For Wall Street Media, this is Tyler. I'm here with Douglas, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else.
How you say, kiddo?
How you doing?
All right. I'm hoping German Mike's not contagious. That ninny.
Ninny.
We've got management changes from Andy from
We've
Liberum.
got from
Oodles, right?
Yep.
Not enough. We need to get some management changes over at the Fed and at the Treasury, but we'll get into corporate ones for this episode.
Definitely. You can find all this at liberum.twist.com. First up, we got Covidien. Their ticker is COV. They announced that the board of directors elected CEO and President Richard Millia to the additional position of chairman of the board effective October 1st, 2008. Lincoln Financial Group, their ticker is LNC. They announced that Dennis Glass, president and CEO, will assume interim responsibility for leadership of Lincoln Financial Distributors. As part of his CEO responsibilities, Mark Conan has been appointed interim head of the Retirement Solutions Division in addition to his current responsibilities. Both changes are effective immediately. The Lubrizol Corporation, their ticker is LZ, announced that Greg Lewis was promoted to Corporate Vice President of Global Risk Management and Chief Ethics Officer, with oversight of loss prevention activities
Are
to
you
help
our
safety
Chief
environment.
Ethics Officer?
Yeah.
Who would we appoint here?
It's obviously me.
It's obviously not. And German Mike just would make me laugh the thought of it. Right.
Who has the Chief Ethics Officer?
The beanbags, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, German Mike, we need fish or something. Anyhow.
Let me finish where I was.
Hearing you talk about ethics just made me giggle.
Yeah, I know.
Up. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about this.
Do you know who has good ethics? My buddy Marie from Coldwater. I just think she's the greatest. I have to go do a field trip. I promised I would go do a field trip there and then report back.
Okay.
On their flagship store and tell what I thought about it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. As soon as I can walk, I promised that I would.
Never.
She said, take my wife or girlfriend. I said, or, we'll see. Who comes and takes a look around, and then we have to give honest feedback. But, boy, I really like her. She's so personable and nice, I was shooting the breeze with her on email last night.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's out in Colorado, and I promised I'd go do a field trip, so we'll have that for you soon.
Yeah.
And do you know what else I'm going to do a field trip for? Is the Big and Tall Rochester. It's casual mail. I got 4 phone calls from them, from different people, that wanted to tell me, like, they had this in, and they had this show, and they had this sale. And I thought, look, they're starting to be responsive to the customer.
Right.
And I'm still on crutches at the moment, right? So I'm not going up at the moment, right? Which I explained to them, right? But they're starting to be responsive, right? And I want us to do, like, some New York City field trips, and we'll actually do research. And also, German Mike, we might take you for this one. Best Buy and Circuit City, right? Circuit City, you can just about hear the Chapter 11 being filed. They hired somebody to help them restructure yesterday. They got a new CEO. They finally got rid of that old CEO, golf clap, right, for management changes. That was long overdue. I remember his first move was to remove all their top selling, best salespeople so that he could cut their commissions. He didn't have to pay them commissions, right? And boy, that's a sure path to success, is get rid of the people who sell the most, right? And then you won't have to pay them as much. Now you're paying them commissions, right? Commissions, okay? So that means they sold something. So who do I want? The people who sold the most. I'm going to get rid of them, and then I won't have to give them their 7 or 10%, whatever it was.
But you didn't have to pay, the people who aren't as good. They don't, so their commission is less.
Yeah.
So you save
that
money.
Worked out really well. I think they're about $1.50 a share now. And I think Best Buy sells 53,000 Xboxes for every one that Circuit City sells. But we have them right next door to each other on Fifth Avenue up here, and we're going to go do a field trip, and we're going to pick products, right? Specific products, and we'll have the same guy go in, or we'll send you guys in each to get 2 products, right? Like say I want this and I want this, and how long does it take until you get it? Do you get the right one, and what's the price? And they're right next door to each other. One of us will sit outside, generally me, since sitting seems to be my skill.
You've gotten pretty good at that.
Yes. And then maybe we'll send you in to Best Buy and send German Mike in with 2 identical things, right? And then see who comes out, see how long it took them to get it, and see what the prices were.
Cool.
Right?
I'm down.
And they're next door to each other, so there's no difference in demographics or anything else.
Yep.
right? And then we'll report back on that.
That's cool. And the big
we
and
are
tall
the coolest,
thing,
aren't we?
You could use a shirt or two, maybe.
That's right. And someday we'll do something on like Ann Taylor Petites and drag you into the mix.
Oh man, I'm gonna get you at some point. All right, we've got a few more management changes here. Mother's Work, their ticker is MWRK, announced that Dan Matthias will retire as CEO on September 30th. Edward Krell, the company's current COO, was named by the board to succeed Mr. Matthias as CEO effective October 1st. Liz Claiborne, their ticker is LIZ, don't look at me like that, announced that the company has made key appointments to the Mex Europe Holdings management team effective immediately. Tom Fitzgerald will become interim CEO.
Yeah, Liz trimmed a whole bunch of their stuff. They used to own so many different brands that I never had any idea. And these aren't just like different brands carried in stores. They have like their whole stores.
Right.
And, you know, they've got different stores. Like I saw them on Fifth Avenue and Madison, right? And you know, it looks like a complete separate business, right? And they trimmed a lot of those. I think they were a little too aggressive in that area.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, Cardinal Health, ticker CAH, announced that Chairman and CEO Kerry Clark will continue to lead Cardinal Health through the spinoff and then will retire from the company. He will be succeeded by George Barrett, who has served as Vice Chairman and CEO of Healthcare Supply Chain Services since joining Cardinal Health in January. We've got Kongzhong Corporation, their ticker is KONG, announced that the board of directors of the company appointed Lei Wang as the CEO and elected him as chairman of the board, both effective October 13, 2008. Yun Fan Zhao, the company's current CEO and chairman, will step down from both positions on October 13th.
I'm taking you to Tina's next like family meeting.
I do pretty good, right? I'll fit right in.
You're like fabulous. You're so much better than I am, right? This is what we're gonna do. Can you throw your voice?
I can throw my voice.
Fabulous. I'm gonna say.
Hi, how are you?
That's a plan.
Good plan.
We're gonna do that in Vietnam too with the general.
Yeah, I also.
We're gonna end up like John McCain. We're gonna be locked up in like some Vietnamese prison.
And I'm gonna be wandering through the swamps, cursing your name.
I'm never getting off the boat. Tigers.
Man.
I was watching Full Metal Jacket last night.
Great movie.
Stanley Kubrick rocks. Yeah.
Awesome.
Tina's not all that fond of it.
I don't know why.
No, she's very particular.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. You got another here, Command Security Corporation, ticker MOC. They announced that Edward Fleury joined Command as CEO and will also serve as a member of the company's board of directors.
Awesome, Ty. Thanks for that.
My pleasure. So we'll wrap it up there, and we'll be back in a minute with some other news. As always, we're here every day. You can find us at WSMCO.com. Thank you.